How's it going? Well, I'm here with my Nest. You know, I installed that, what, a couple years ago now? Maybe a year ago? I forget. It's been a little while. And one day, a couple weeks ago, while I was sick, it just stopped working. I mean, it just stopped connecting to the Wi-Fi. By working, I mean it still does the heating, cooling, because it doesn't need the Wi-Fi to do that, but it went offline. And I restarted it, found that setting, and the Wi-Fi networks came up. I was all excited. Oh, okay, that's what it is. You know, maybe it did an update and it forgot the network. Tried to connect, wouldn't connect. Rebooted again, and couldn't find the networks. Rebooted again, can't find the networks. Rebooted again, can't find the networks. Check the router. Router's fine. Router hasn't moved. Router's literally just down below the floor right over here. Phone works, everything, Roku's work, everything else for Wi-Fi works in the house. But the Nest does not connect to the network. It doesn't even see the networks now. So the only thing I could find was a phone number, so I could call. I hate calling. I hate phones. So I couldn't find an email, but there's a community. There's a Google Nest community. So I went on to the Google Nest community, print out here, and basically complained, like, I'm kind of disappointed. $250 unit, I think we paid $200 on a Black Friday, doesn't work. I mean, pretty expensive. There's other smart thermostat options now, so I think I'll try one of those before I go back to the Nest. Or just get a normal thermostat that never has issues. Which stinks because I think I only just threw away the old thermostat, which was just one you could program and stuff. It wasn't real user-friendly, but it was digital display and you could program it and what have you. And I think I threw it away because I was like, oh, the Nest is working. I think this was like 4 months ago. So yeah, this is our thermostat, and it works because you don't need Wi-Fi, but the one main feature of having one of these smart thermostats is having Wi-Fi. So if you're out and about, you could check the temperature, or if we go on vacation, we can check the temperature. Well, this is one of the downfalls. Now, when I went online and Googled this problem, a thread came up, and there's other threads, and it was on the Google Nest community page also, and people were having the same problem, and it was all within pretty close, you know, me going back a year at the start of the thread to just like November or something, or sometime last year late last year, where they then closed the thread because there's too many people. If you have a problem, make a new post. Because they don't want a big long thread of all these people having problems. So apparently it's a common problem for the Wi-Fi component in the Nest to just go out. Their suggestion after my write-up was reset the thermostat to default to refresh the connection, which I've already done all this, but let's do it again. And to show you the problem I'm having, let's go to that. Let's go to the problem I'm having. So let's see. Go to settings. Where's network? Is somewhere. Oop, too far. Right there. Network. Not connected? Yeah, because it won't find it. It's searching. And that's all it will do. We'll sit here, spin for a while. Eventually it will time out and it won't find anything. So I'm going to save you the bore because I've sat here and watched this. If there is networks, it will populate that quickly. And there's like, when it did find it the one time, the first restart, it populated maybe 12 to 15, because everyone around here has Wi-Fi nowadays. When we first moved in, I think we only had our neighbors that had Wi-Fi. So, done. It's not going to find anything. So, the first thing I read on somebody's post is go technical info. I think it's power. Yeah, power. See? It's 3.942 volts. If it drops below certain volts, internal battery, it will not connect to the Wi-Fi. Everyone was like, mine is fine. This is what everyone in that thread said. Mine's good. Not mine personally, but their own. Everyone. Like, that was not the problem, but that's what they were trying to say. And of course, you can go, I mean, network, obviously it's not. We'll go to reset, and they tell you to do a reset. Okay, let's follow this. Go to settings, reset all settings. So I need to go all settings, which is down here, and hit reset. Turn it to acknowledge, okay. And it's going to count down. And there we have it, it's counting down. It's gonna do the reset, resetting to factory defaults. Like I said, I've already gone through this, but hell, let's make a video because I think this is a bigger problem than they're acknowledging from how many people were responding fairly quickly that their Wi-Fi part of the Nest, I call it the Wi-Fi component of the Nest, is just going out. It's malfunctioning. And then after this boots back up, they don't really specify. It just says number 2, hard reboot the thermostat display. Remove the display of the thermostat from the base. Pinch it like squeezing a hamburger for 30 seconds, then place it back on the base plate. So this is also restarting. Resetting everything to factory. So it's going to come up and it's going to want to know my language and all that good stuff. This doesn't say to go through that or not go through all these settings. So last time I went through all this. Maybe what I need to do is, maybe I need to just pull this off, follow the directions literally, pinch it like a hamburger, and let it reboot from that screen and not go through all the settings. Okay, it's rebooting, so I'll let go. So it says let it reboot and then place it back on the base plate. So here we go. Yeah, it's going. Come on. Please attach the display to the base. Okay, so go up here. There we go. Now we'll see what happens. I think it will continue for a minute. Okay, it's going to continue where we left off. English, equipment, a homeowner, equipment detected. I believe that's correct. Heating, cooling fan, yes, that's correct. It is gas. It's forced air. Nest app. Add to your account. Continue. Okay, for right now, I just want to say cancel that because I mean, it's not going to find anything right now because it's not connected to internet. So not now. We'll come back to that. You can add this. Yeah, I know. Internet connection. Here we go. Connect to the internet for remote control. Yes. Let's see if it finds anything. Let's see if it proves me wrong and this works this time. So attempt number 2, following it slightly different by hard resetting it when it gets to the asking for the language screen because their directions don't say whether to go through the selecting all these options and then hard resetting it or what. See, it's just going to keep looking. It's going to do this all day. It's just doing the same thing. It's not going to find anything. Okay. And then you go through your location. Location, USA, my zip code. Okay, I am single family. It is January. I'm in Mountain. Okay.
your temperature. I want heating. Okay, looks good to me, done. And then you can do a system test. Continue. It wants to connect to Wi-Fi, but it's not going to, so let's continue, 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 finish. There, so now I have my temp. So now this will work. That's all I care about, because obviously it's wintertime and I need a thermostat. If it was summer, wouldn't be as big a deal. They wrote me right here. The Nest thermostat. Right now it's a thumbs down. I responded and said, this didn't work. What else is there to try? I think it's a bad Wi-Fi component. I stressed that again, because there's already a huge thread with people saying they're having the same problems. It just out of the blue did it. No change into the wireless network. I logged into that. I checked, made sure there was enough connections and things were connecting. My phone didn't have a problem. Roku's aren't having a problem. Laptop's not having a problem. Wireless printer's not having a problem. Nothing else is having a problem. It hasn't moved. It's been in the same spot. Other people are like, yeah, you know, mine's in the same room and nothing has changed, and it's the only thing to go out. So of course they're going to come back and probably tell me it's probably with my network or whatever. It's not. And so I'm also making this video to share on their community page. So this is what I've done. I've checked the voltage. I've done all these things. I've done resets. I mean, I've done this 100 times already. This is the first time I've done a hard reset. Didn't know you could take it off and pinch it and that would do a hard reset. Doesn't seem like it made a difference. I only ever one time initially doing a restart of the Nest that it went ahead and populated the list, but it wouldn't connect to the network. It wouldn't connect to the 5G. It wouldn't connect to the normal network. It just would not connect to either. I mean, it saw them in the list, but it had populated a list, but it wouldn't get to the point of letting me put in a password. And that's it. I mean, that's been it. It just died out of the blue, like other people's have. Obviously, this is a common problem, so I'm sure this video will help you at least try what they've said to try, and maybe it will work for you, but I'm having a feeling what I've read, none of this worked for the other people. I don't know why it would magically work for me. Like, subscribe, and check out my other videos that are a lot more funner than these videos of products that suck. And I like the Nest. Truly, I do like it. It works, but when you pay $250, $200 on sale for Black Friday, you expect something to continue to work. However, I guess that's the downfall of having smart thermostats. You have more components that are just not going to work, and that makes me wonder about their fire alarms or detectors, fire detectors, smoke detectors. Those cost a lot of money, and I looked at those. I was like, if I drop $1,200 and do all of them in the house, but imagine them all going out. You need them connected. They need to be connected by code, and they're not connected by wire. So if they're not connected wirelessly, then you're not sounding the alarm if there's a fire downstairs. All of them should go off, you know? That's code in pretty much, I think, all the United States nowadays. So I don't know. So it makes me not want to try any of their other products. Hopefully they figure this out. Hopefully they offer a refurbished unit or something. And that would prove right there. If I also only got another unit, plugged it in, and it just saw the network and worked, then obviously it's their Wi-Fi chip, antenna, whatever, and that is faulty and is going out, and it's going out on kind of a mass scale. So be careful when you're buying one of these or any smart unit. It's just, you're paying a lot of money, and who knows, if they're not reliable. I guess at least the saving grace is it still just works as a normal thermostat, even though the Wi-Fi is out. So that is good. So we don't have to rush out and buy a new thermostat. And out of curiosity, at least it's coming on when I press it right away. Before, because it wasn't on the Wi-Fi or whatever, I would press that and it wouldn't come on. So I had to turn on, you can have the option to leave the display on.
and that's pretty annoying at night walking by it in the display. I finally found the brightness and turned it way down, so it wasn't so bad because our master bedroom's right there, and we don't sleep with the door closed because it's our house. And yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Have a good one. Bye.